Who doesn't love to watch a good life hack video? Khaby Lame, that's who. Though he does have to watch his fair share of them in order to keep making content and money. Yes, we're talking about the TikTok guy who takes the mickey out of useless life hacks posted by social media influencers. Many people think he rose to fame as a one-hit wonder kind of guy and that his 5 minutes of fame has already passed. But has it? How on earth did he get so famous so quickly? And who is he really? Khaby Lame is the name of the guy who got famous without saying a single word. It's okay, we'll forgive you for not knowing his name, hardly anybody does really. And how could you, when he does such a great job of creating content that speaks for itself? The Senegalese-born TikToker, based in Milan, Italy, is known for his TikTok videos in which he silently mocks overly complicated life hack videos. As of 2021, Lame is the second most followed TikToker, and it might surprise you to know that he has a net worth of $2 million US. It might not sound like a lot, but remember, he's only been on TikTok for a little less than 2 years, meaning he has managed to pocket $1 million per year. So far anyway. And if his future plans turn out, he'll be making a whole lot more, a whole lot faster. Not that he seems to be fazed by the money aspect of his newfound fame. Lame was born in Senegal on March 9th of 2000, which makes him 21 years old. His family moved to a public housing complex in Italy when he was just 1 year old. In March 2020, he lost his job due to COVID. Before he got famous, he used to work at a factory as a CNC machine operator. As he sat at home, he started creating content on TikTok, apparently against the advice of his dad, who kept telling him rather to go out and look for a job. Thank goodness he didn't! At first, his videos weren't incredibly entertaining. They were mostly of him dancing and watching video games, and were filmed in Italian and even included Italian subtitles. But the second he started creating videos in which he mocked overly complicated life hacks, the picture changed. Overnight. Literally. In April this year, he surpassed Gianluca Vacchi as the most followed Italian TikToker, and in July, he surpassed Addison Rae. Yes, the Addison Rae, to become the second most followed TikToker. Don't you just love it when the underdog gets ahead? As of October this year, 8 of the 25 most liked videos on TikTok are his. But what is it about him and his videos that brought him so much success? Well, they're all highly relatable, and he managed to say what we were all thinking, or rather, managed to say it, without saying it. Even Taylor Lorenz and Jason Horowitz of the New York Times agree on this. They reckon Lame's success can be attributed to his universal exasperated everyman quality. Lame himself has credited his rise to fame to his humorous facial expressions and his silence, which he has described as a way to reach as many people as possible. He also says, "It's my face and my expressions which make people laugh." He calls it a global language. Our parents weren't kidding when they said empty pots make the most noise, were they? Not that we're calling Lame an empty pot, but you know what we mean. Given his rapid rise to internet fame, it has opened up a whole lot of money-making doors, which means there is a lot more of Lame on the way. But before we tell you more, remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Brands across the globe are always eager to partner with popular influencers that have excellent fan engagement. And let's face it, he definitely has that nailed down. At our last count, Lame charged brands $50,000 for a single promotional video on TikTok and is estimated to make no less than $200,000 per month. The majority of his income comes from brand sponsorships. He also runs an online store selling everything from t-shirts, juicers, and even magic candles. In case you missed it, he also teamed up with Mark Zuckerberg in a recently launched promotional video for Facebook's metaverse. The 21-second video features Lame appearing to teleport to different locations in front of a game of chess, outside of a picturesque home, in a room with people cycling on a tropical beach, all by simply pressing his fingers to his forehead. For months, Zuckerberg has been touting the idea of establishing something he calls a metaverse, or a digital world where people can perform real-life activities using virtual avatars, and it would seem that he chose the right man to promote his idea. Lame has also teamed up with his favorite Italian footballer, Alessandro Del Piero, and funnily enough, he says that when he met the athlete, he became speechless. Lame's fame came so fast that he recently had to hire a social media manager to help him cope with everything that's been thrown his way. He, however, doesn't for 1 second regret his overnight stardom. He says that he has always wanted to make people laugh, it has always been a dream, and it brings him joy. Before moving out of the home he grew up in Chivasso, a commune in the metropolitan city of Turin, Italy, in April this year, Lame told CBS, "I owe everything to public housing. They taught me education and allowed me to cultivate many bonds." Staying humble and remembering where he came from doesn't mean that he hasn't spoiled himself a little. And who can blame him, right? After all, unlike his fellow influencers, he doesn't really like to flaunt his cash or show off his latest purchases. Nonetheless, he has treated himself to a few new sets of wheels since skyrocketing to fame. He apparently drives a few luxury cars, including a Mercedes-Benz AMG G63 priced at $156,000, a Jeep Compass priced at $30,000, and an Audi RS5 priced at $75,000. He also likes to keep his wardrobe fashionable, or at least that's what it looks like. They might be promotional content, but we're not sure. The man is really that good at either being himself or promoting things. Again, we're not too sure. Either way, Lame's fashion game is on point. While he might have a very casual sense of style, he loves high-end brands such as Gucci and is often photographed wearing the luxury brand. A few interesting things you might not have known about Lame is that he is fully bilingual. He speaks English and Italian. Yes, he speaks. He is also engaged to a girl 3 years younger, the beautiful Zaira Nucci. No word on a date for their nuptials yet, but we're hoping to see a TikTok or two of the day. His full first name is Khaby, and he is pretty tall. He stands at 6'1". He has 3 siblings, and one of the most searched topics involving his name is, "Does Khaby Lame know how to talk?" His childhood idols are Will Smith and Eddie Murphy. Does this mean we might one day see him on the big screen? Or selling out a comedy club? Who knows? He is the first to admit just how much he loves to make people laugh, remember. Even though he has been living in Italy since he was an infant, he still does not have an Italian passport or citizenship, only a Senegalese citizenship. We're sure that will change soon enough. He does, however, consider himself an Italian and says he doesn't need a piece of paper to make that official. He has several fan pages around the globe, in England, Germany, Portugal, and Spain to name a few. Speaking of which, he can also be found on Instagram where he currently has 48 million followers, and on Twitter where he is followed by 100 million people. Wow! So what's next for the silent star, apart from teaming up with Mark Zuckerberg? Well, he has a YouTube channel all set up, still without content, but we can't help but wonder what kind of videos he'll be posting for us there. Granted, silence is sort of his thing, but just imagine what he can achieve when he actually starts including dialogue in his videos. While nothing official has been announced, Lame has apparently been contacted for collaborations by well-known YouTubers such as King Bach. Plus, it is thought that he's in talks with the Italian pasta maker Barilla. Whatever Lame decides to do next, we definitely can't wait to see, or maybe even hear it.